U.S. State.
All right,
U.S.
here
State.
we go. Hey, welcome back. Here is a lovely conversation that I'm very excited to learn and listen. We have 3 fellows, and I have to put my glasses on and read these organizations because I want to make sure that I get them correct. And of course, the amazing backgrounds of my guests this morning. This is the Utah Council for Citizen Diplomacy, an organization that is an offshoot of a program from the State Department. It was developed during the Obama administration, and this morning we are joined by Young Leaders of the Americas Initiative Fellows. I am very excited to be joined in the studio by Eliana Camargo. She is the co-founder of Más por TIC. Sofia Godoy, she is the co-founder of Etnica. And Andres Solorzano, and he is the co-founder of Leather Heart. Good morning, friends. So nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Congratulations on your fellowships.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice to see you all. I guess we'll just go one by one and talk about the organizations that you are leaders of, a part of, and I'm sure very passionate about. It's great to have you all here.
Thank you. So I'm Eliana Camargo. I'm industrial engineer. I have a master in public administration. My organization is looking for close this kind of social issues gaps in Colombia on Latin American cities. So, for example, picture yourself without electricity, technology like internet, or maybe education tools. So these are issues that some people in the rural area in Colombia are living now. So my role is like to be a bridge or facilitator between the entrepreneurs, business incubators, people who invest in this kind of entrepreneurial solutions relating to electricity, education tools, and I'm trying to pilot those kind of solutions in a farmers community area in Colombia. So I'm kind of this kind of connection between the people who develop something really good and people who need the solution. So yes, this is Más por TIC. Yes, I have grown this organization like the last 3 years. We wanna like benefit like to 5,000 farmers in Colombia in 2021. Yeah.
It must be incredibly satisfying to be, in some ways, a translator of technology to people who have incredible wisdom that simply needs to be empowered in a current modern way.
Yes, the thing is that maybe in the city it's really easy to find like the solution for something you need, like the computer or maybe your cell phone or an app. But in rural area, they don't know if that exists.
Right.
So, and if they know, they don't know how to use it. So I'm the way so I can understand them, what they are living, what they lack to know. They lack this kind of knowledge how to use it. So I'm doing like this kind of workshops of digital literacy to them. This is the way how they can buy in the future your products, so the people who develop the products.
For our global village.
Yeah.
Indeed. Andres, good morning. Bienvenidos. Talk about Leather Hearts and about your mission to create beautiful things that we see on the set in front of us here from material that already exists in the world and simply needs to be created to beauty.
Sure. Yeah, my name is Andres Solorzano. I'm from Venezuela. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Leather Heart. And we use what people come and think is a waste, and we transform it into these beautiful handcrafted toys. So we empower women through workshops, so we can teach them how to sew in them, and they are always linked to a social impact. So for every stuffed animal, we donate another one and plates of food to children in need in Venezuela. Because now, I don't know if people know what is happening in Venezuela, but we are going through a severe crisis. So what I can tell is, for example, last year, the average Venezuelan lost 24 pounds. So imagine that.
The average Venezuelan.
In average Venezuela, exactly. Imagine that you have lost this past year 24 pounds. It's critical. So we offer fair trade jobs. We're trying to offer a decent work for these women and also give food and a reason to smile to children in Venezuela.
Sofia, good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely to see you. Talk about your work as well, if you would.
Okay. Well, I am from Guatemala. I am co-founder and COO of Etnica. We are a social enterprise that creates job opportunities through sustainable travel and fair trade. We work in 5 rural communities of the country. We partner with artisans, farmers, fishermen, and other community members to offer travelers the opportunity to travel with impact. We offer cultural immersive experiences. We also combine them with voluntourism and ecotourism. Guatemala is a very highly productive country. 70% of the population is indigenous. However, the percentage of poverty is close to 60%. And from that 60%, close to 50% of that amount live in extreme poverty. That's with less than $1 a day. And however, these communities that I work in receive a heavy influx of travelers. You know, there's a lot of travelers that go to see the markets, learn how the handcrafts are made. We have very nice weather throughout the year, so tourism is not very seasonal. It's actually a high opportunity for people to have a sustainable income. So we're looking to benefit the local community and also to benefit travelers. Give them a chance to be more conscious and responsible when they visit these places.
It seems to me as though in the year 2018, when we have YouTube where you can watch thousands and thousands of people who are bringing travel and cultural experiences to YouTube viewers, that there has to be an increase in what is the right way to put it? Just awareness among travelers that to go to a place, to become part of it is a serious business, is a reverence business to be kind to those who are there, for people who live, indigenous peoples who have very hard lives, and to just go and say, oh, I have a vacation and I frolic and I have fun and I eat good food or whatever, isn't enough to have a satisfying experience as a human being.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tourism can be rich for development, you know, in a lot of destinations. However, it does take a big toll on the local population. It does expose them to gentrification, extinction of culture and traditions, and, well, at least in the case of my country, it's very centralized. So the local population obviously is exposed to it, but it's not always benefited.
Let's talk about the program that has brought you together, brought you to us here today. Talk about how important this kind of a fellowship, the opportunity that the organization provides, but also what you can take back to your own organizations as leaders.
Yeah. So everyone, so in Salt Lake City, we are 10 fellows. So we are in different kind of organizations related to our organizations that we lead in our countries. In my case, my fellowship host is Sorenson Impact Center. So they help me a lot in order to communicate it for example, for the private sector, why it's important to invest in social issues, and and how you can communicate the impact you are doing. So I'm learning a lot about how to do it and how also you can drive or help people who wants to invest in something good, but they don't know how and they don't know where. So I'm learning a lot of tools like measurements about impact investment. Also, they are so happy to help me a lot, like how to explain, how communicate what you are doing, because I'm like a facilitator. It's complex to explain the role I have, between entrepreneurs and between farmers. They are helping me with the business plan and everything. So yeah.
And the thought to have an additional job to communicate about your organization outward, not just to be an efficient communicator within your organization to accomplish the most, a great progress forward, I'm sure, in personal development for you as well.
Yes, and also from YLI program, we have the entrepreneurship entrepreneurship plan or entrepreneurship trainings every Friday. So we meet every Friday in order to learn this kind of designing thinking tools, like how you can work together as a team, how you can take decisions quickly, all the tools we need as entrepreneurs that we face every day with different challenges like funding, like decisions. Yes.
Indeed.
So.
Andres, talk about how this has helped you develop as a leader of your organization.
Yes, well, this program is a life change experience, and I'm working in Cotopaxi, and we have similar values and similar principles. So we're developing together a new product, because they also empower women through workshops. So they have this huge workshop in Bolivia, and also they make one-of-a-kind products, like the leather hearts, because they are made out of textile waste. So you won't see any other similar to what you have. For example, and let me show you this one. We can customize them. So this is the program, Wildlife, Young Leaders of the Americas Initiative. And I took a t-shirt from a fellow from the last year, and we made them. So now we're trying to figure out how we can partnership and strengthen our products and our projects.
And a great looking toy, a cool elephant. And I love that he's repping the Wildlife. That's awesome as well. The pride of the program, for sure. And Sofia, for you?
Well, for me, this represents a great opportunity. You know, Wildlife is a very unique program, and they have organized so many wonderful things for us to develop new skills, from leadership to networking. Like, it's impressive, like how much we have been able to do networking here in Salt Lake City. The organization that's hosting us here, the Utah Council of Citizen Diplomacy, has been wonderful enough to also connect us to several other sectors. I'm doing my fellowship at American Conservation Experience. They're a nonprofit that works in public lands of the U.S. They have partnerships with the National Park Service, the U.S. Forest Service, Bureau of Land Management. So I've been learning a lot. Especially it has broadened my horizons to increase voluntourism in Guatemala. You know, so hopefully after this, I'll be able to develop something more solid back home and to create more sustainable job opportunities and have a bigger impact in the country. We were lucky enough to be selected among 2,500 applicants from Latin America and the Caribbean. So this is definitely a great opportunity for us.
Congratulations to you all. It's a pleasure to get to meet you and to hear the work that you're doing. We're fortunate to get to communicate what is happening in the world, but really truly this show only matters when folks like you come and share the work that you're doing at home in your communities, but also enriching our communities here in Utah, and we certainly appreciate that. I'm guessing that we have a number of websites and social media accounts that we need to share with folks, both for Wildlife, but also for each of your individual organizations. Please, if you would, share your information handles on social media, etc.
So you can find us like Maspertic, is like MASXTIC. So you can find us like if you're looking for like ICTs for farmers, I'm Eliana Camargo. So you can like find in Google. My Gmail is like Eliana alejandra.cn@gmail.com. Yeah.
Excellent. Andre?
Well, our webpage is under construction, but it is Leatherheart, like this, leatherheart.fun. F-U-N.
F-U-N.
Exactly. And we have our main channel now, it's Instagram. And you can find us as well, Leatherheart, just Leatherheart. Like that, and you will see all the incredible things that we're doing now and the incredible things that we will do in the near future.
Awesome.
For Etnica, you can find us on our website. It's Etnica SC, as in sustainable community.com. Also on Instagram and Facebook, we also have a YouTube channel where we have video profiles of all the different partners that we have throughout Guatemala. So please check it out if you get a chance.
Fantastic. So nice to meet you all. Thank you for the work that you do, and thank you for sharing it with us here at Park City Television. And we hope to see you all again on your next visit here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Why lie? Good stuff. Make sure to follow along on Instagram and right across all of social media. Quick break. We've got more show. Our sportsman, Nick O'Kane, is in the studio. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.